welcome back to another episode of Trove Gaming. We are here back again with The Last of Us Part 2 on our third day of playing the game. Just having some technical difficulties with my phone. Don't know why it's all acting up, but today of all days it chooses to act up. I'm actually gonna... I think I'm gonna restart it. I don't know why it's playing up today. Right, we're gonna carry on with the game for now anyway. So, lots happened, you know, we're in Seattle, sort of just trailing behind Tommy as he sort of left a trail of bodies in his fury, in his wake. As he is also seeking revenge to avenge Joel's death. Spoiler alert. Not so much spoiler alert. Should have known that by now. The game's been out for some time. So, this loading screen takes a bit of time, doesn't it? To be fair, there's only one loading screen per gameplay, if I remember. There's no, like, intermittent loading screens between scenes, if I remember correctly. But yeah, things that we've noticed, sort of just movement in the environment. The environment's a bit more reactive to the way you to the way you move, so on and so forth. This concept of open world exploration, yet not so open. So it's giving you more room to explore. You can visit different places. It's utilizing the map, but it's still sort of open world within a fixed sort of, you know, period. And that's sort of what we established was happening. Alright, so the phone is set up. Let's go. Alright. I need the phone just so I can sort of look at my audio and monitor it. Make sure that I can hear that my voice is coming through nice and clearly. So here we are. So this sort of platform style puzzle we have in this game is the old, you know, get the generator running malarkey. And again, it's more of a real world problem. This is going to be the thing that you see. Takes us into danger. That's where it takes us. And again, it's going to be a real world problem in this sort of zombie apocalypse.
Maybe somewhere high up so we can scope out the area.
I like that idea.
Okay. Let's look for an open building.
Preferably with no infected. Or WLF. Wolves. Whatever.
Well, still have some of those almond things left if you're hungry.
Not really.
Jesus Christ.
Get the others. Don't lose her. Go!
I almost forgot that was... Definitely a lot more jump scares in this one, that's for sure. A lot more jump scares in this game. You forget, you know, that's two or three we've had already, which I sort of forgot happened. Did not expect that. I almost forgot how you get captured.
Didn't think I'd ever see you again. How'd you find us?
I asked about a dude with a bitch scar across his face.
It's funny. How many came with you?
Oh,
Just
you're
you two?
dead. You're dead, buddy boy.
I can't stop this.
Jordan! You're supposed to be out looking for the other one. What the fuck is this?
You know the smuggler that we killed out in Jackson?
Yeah?
This girl was there.
What?
They're coming after us. That's why Nick was fucked up like that. We gotta get her to Isaac. We gotta tell him exactly what's going on.
Yeah, well, I just got off the radio with Isaac. And we got a new mandate. Kill all trespassers.
Oh, hold up. That doesn't make any sense.
Direct order, man.
No, let's talk to her. Let's figure out what she
I
knows.
don't give a fuck what she knows. You saw what she did to the others?
You have no idea how many people she might be with. This might be an ambush,
I don't care
Mike.
how many people she's with. We will find them and we'll kill them.
Can you just think for yourself for a quick
Jordan, get
second
the
right
fuck
now?
out of my way.
Jesus. Come here.
Dina!
That's like thick, like parachute cord. That's not thin rope. That's gonna take. It's gonna take some time to cut. No remorse. No regard for human life whatsoever. Just straight stab to the neck.
Are you okay?
Watcha.
Mostly. Ellie. We should go.
They get out of
Somebody
these.
heard the gunshots.
They get out of these very tight.
She's one of them. Come on. Look at that later. Was there a TV station on that map? I don't fucking know. Come on. Fuck, Ellie. Go around.
I was wondering why I can't shoot her. I was like, oh, if somebody's stunned, that means you can't shoot them. Let's just be nice and let them be stunned.
Let's go.
Like, no, it's because I don't have any bloody
How many guys
bullets.
did you see?
Enough. We gotta get the hell out of here.
I need bullets, lady. I'm not going into this fight without any bullets. You're asking for trouble. I've got 3 bullets left. What am I supposed to do with that? Gotta play it stealth. Gotta play it commando.
It was this way! Move up! Clear the rooms.
Wow, how convenient. I feel like the music is so much better in these ones, in this game.
To your left!
Hey, Dina, for goodness, what you...
You like that?
What? Oh my day. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, that's right. Did you just throw a brick at him, for goodness sake? Who's shooting us? Alright, just die, buddy. No need to...
Over here!
No need to overdo it. Right, I desperately need life. I missed so many important shots there. Hey, Dina, do you mind? Do you mind lending me a hand?
You're dead, do you hear me?
Dean, I think you need to go to the shooting range. You need to get some practice in. I know I can't really talk because that shooting was terrible on my part.
No.
I mean, the way they recover is if it's like they've been shooting themselves with airsoft guns. Alright. It's a little bit of life. I have got no handgun ammunition. I'm low on life. Yeah, I feel the music is a bit... There's a lot more tense. There's more tension in the music, in the score. So adding to that atmosphere. Creating that sort of... Just, yeah, that added tension. If I remember this bit, we can sort of creep around the grass. We can play a bit more stealth. This is going to be tricky.
I don't know. Search the courtyard. You, hold the cafeteria. I'll cover here.
Right.
This is where the bow and arrow would have been lovely. The bow and arrow would have been a lot more useful here, because you could do the sort of style it kills. What have we got? We got one in the cafeteria. One out here. I think we could take care of this guy. And I love that sort of the mechanic they brought in with the long grass, sort of sneaking round. And it sort of fits in as well, because I mean, you know, there's just vegetation and everything just growing everywhere without anyone sort of maintaining it. So. And it gives you that option to play stealth now.
Ellie, up there.
Scars?
More of them. I don't know.
Spread out.
That's up in there.
Yeah, what are you doing? Can you be of some bloody assistance, please? Thank you. Rather than just pointing them out. If they see me, I'm dead.
Trespassers loose! Oh, God damn it!
There, got ya.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Listen, Dina, you need to pull a miracle here.
I know you're out there.
Please tell me you had life.
Fuck, there's a lot.
How many left?
I told you.
Was that it? Was that it? Oh, if that's the case, there should be something down there. I'm scraping through with literally 1% health, lady. I need life. I need resources. I need bullets. I'm running around with the old machete. I need some health. Thank you very much. Right, at least we got some health. I'm really surprised we haven't died yet. Alright, ammunition. Some more health. And I like that. It makes you work for it. It's like, you know what? We're gonna really make you work for it. Those stun bombs might start to become a lot more useful now. I feel like also because the level environments are a little bit bigger, it gives you some options as to how you can play. How you can play the game. You can choose. You can play aggressive, you can play stealth, you can play super stealth, super aggressive, you know, just go in guns blazing, headshots,
Have a look
stun
here.
bombs.
Fuck these wolves. Steal their shit.
Yeah. That'll show them.
Over there. Ellie, get down.
Hello?
Where's Adrian's patrol?
Hey, you two! Trespasser's gone.
What?
You seen anything? No. Cover this group. I'll check over here.
You sure she's not on the streets as you look?
How would she get down there?
Here! Gotcha! Get up! I'll make this quick!
How many left? Yeah, pretty sure I missed my shot there. Dina had to
That's
sub
all of
in.
them. Let's not find out.
Is there any other resources lying around? Any bits and bobs for me to find and piece together? I think the inconsistencies lie on the way you can sort of scale different items. I don't need to use my health kit quite yet. We've got enough health for the time being. Got a little note here. From here on out, kill all trespassers. We'll send additional units to locate the other woman. Return to the FOB by EOD. Bring all available supplies. Nice, nice, nice. Lovely bit of resources. That's what we love. Okay. Crafting table would have been nice, but you know, can't always get what you want.
What about this?
Let's try it.
We got more goons. Goon squad.
Come on, inside.
And they got dogs as well now.
We gotta get away.
This was like a
from
major controversial thing that people were complaining about. Oh my god, you have to kill dogs in this game. You have to kill dogs. So yeah, I mean, they're dogs that are trying to kill you. You're not going into a puppy store and slaughtering baby dash hounds, are you? These are sort of vicious German Shepherds and Rottweilers they have, which are trained to kill you. I mean, if he's trying to kill you, you got to protect yourself. I have a dog, so you know. You're like, oh, you're so cruel, insensitive. First of all, this is not the first game where you've had to kill dogs as well. Or kill animals and stuff.
Alright, coast looks clear.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think we're
That's
good.
always a bad sign.
Check this out. She's one of them.
Well, fuck her then.
Read the letter.
Jordan. Isaac's got us posted up on a 2-week at the TV station. Scars spotted in the area. Here's something to hold you over, Leah.
TV station.
You think she's still there?
We gotta find out, right?
So,
The way you sort of infiltrate
tall
their
buildings.
base and their inner circle
way.
is like crazy.
Okay. Let's go get Leah.
And like I said, I like the fact that you sort of hunt them down one by one. You know, like you do like in an old school kind of like platform game. It reminds me of like Sly Cooper on the PlayStation, you know, where you go one by one trying to get all the bosses. And yeah, it reminds me a lot of that. An element from the previous game, which I'm not sure if they sort of carried on, was the tools. So you can only upgrade your guns once you'd acquired tools 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure. I don't think they've included that in this game. But it just meant you couldn't upgrade your guns fully till you had reached a certain point in the game.
you good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Thought it
good.
was fucked back there. Thanks for the save, by the way.
Of course.
Oh, those are the wolves. They're really armed.
Yeah, they are. Do you think there were gonna be this many of them?
Tommy said this was a possibility.
Does that change anything for you?
No?
Nope. Why would it? Just wanted to see what the water does. You can sort of see it's slightly made your jeans more wet. Just testing the old water graphics.
Dina, fresh blood.
I'm ready.
And it's, yeah, it's giving you, you know, options to explore the environment. You don't have to go into these places. Whereas in the first game, it was sort of limited the number of different options you can take and pathways you can take. I feel like this game, it gives you a lot more options and routes to explore to get to the sort of same end goal. Sort of tying into the general standard of blockbuster games of today, where it's like an open world.
Got him?
I've sort of complained
Yeah.
time and time again before of how games have gotten too big. Classic example for me is the Assassin's Creed franchise, which just got bigger and bigger and bigger. But the quality of the game didn't improve to match sort of the size, you know, the maps were growing at. Like Odyssey is essentially the size of Greece. I'm bit, Tina's dead. We've been getting drunk on our patrols for a while. This was such a shit post. No infected, no scars, far from everything. Her brother makes moonshine, so we drink and talk. Went that way for months. We were stumbling around the grocery store when these runners surprised us. Let her brother know I'm sorry. I tried to save her. Tell my mum I loved her. I love her. Chevy. Good old Chevy. Yeah, I mean, you can't You can't make up for poor game, poor story, boring characters by just throwing in a huge map. Like, what? I mean, what is that? And it just makes it even more tedious to complete the game. Valhalla, Assassin's Creed, the newest game in the franchise, was, in my opinion, terrible. I hated it. And it's one of those games I just had to force myself to play through. So, size isn't everything.
Why didn't they kill you and Tommy when they had the chance?
Yeah?
I don't know.
Take from that what you will.
Maybe they're dumb.
But, size is not everything. Quality is what is key. No, this is a different house, isn't it? Have I been here?
What was the name of the girl? The one in the TV station?
Leah.
Leah?
Was she the one... she the one with the braid?
No. Only thing I remember
No.
about her was the sound of her crying over that sadistic fuck's face when I sliced him open.
So, how do you want to handle her?
Find out what she knows. Find out where the others are. Go from there.
You gonna ask her where they did it?
We take care of them one by one.
Any of this jogging memories of stuff Joel said about his past?
Nothing new.
What are the chances?
Again, I feel like you're gonna get a jump scare from somewhere around here.
Hi. He wasn't very big on sharing.
I wonder what Tommy's making of all this.
He'd probably know more about all the people Joel crossed.
And I think that does change the dynamic when you find out why all these events happened. You can't not empathize with both characters, right? Regardless of how long you've known either one of them. You can't just say, you know, I hate this character. You know, this character ruined this franchise and so on and so forth. Like, it's you're getting a story. This is the truth of this world. This is how things played out. To pretend that there are no consequences to your actions would be absolutely ridiculous and stupid.
I can still kind of see the buildings. How you
And I think that's what I loved about the game the most, is that
See.
they made the fiction so believable. They made you fall in love with the characters, every single one, for however long they were in the story, whether it was a short period, 1 chapter, 2 chapters. Now, granted, whilst playing the first game, I did admit I had forgotten half these characters existed. I hadn't played the game in 8 years, so yeah. But playing back through the game, you look back and you know, each moment, however small or big, feels okay.
Worse, you're nuts.
Wolves.
Well, at least he made something other than fucking burritos every third day. I'm sick of it. You know how many times I got food poisoning, or why do you think I took up fishing? I'm hungry. Yeah? Stop talking about sleeping.
I can't hear where those other two are.
Don't! Move up! Yeah!
I couldn't see those two. I couldn't see where they were talking. I mean, they were having a lovely chit chat about tacos and eating, but I couldn't see where they were posted. And I got another way of just sort of, where are you shooting? What are you shooting at?
Find you.
Well, there you are. Sorry, I didn't mean to shoot you in the face.
Any left?
But, you know, you left me no
I
choice.
don't think so.
Good. Shit.
There's a lot more variety in these sort of
None.
buildings that you come across too. You know, you get like a laundromat here and
Man, this QZ is huge.
just these small details.
Pretty massive.
Nice details.
You think the wolves are spread out all over it? I sure hope not.
Just sort of the developers having fun with it. What I can say also, it's a little bit more difficult to work out which direction you're supposed to head in. In the first game, it was pretty easy, like the direction you need to move in. So this game, it's a slightly bigger, like I said, the levels are slightly bigger in size,
Halloween
so it's
stuff.
not as
Some of this
straightforward
funny
and
looking.
linear as.
I'm not a fan.
This is from the first game, the DLC. It was the same figurine when you and Riley go to the mall. I had never played that DLC before either. But that was the same ghoulish Frankenstein-esque model that was in the Halloween shop in the mall you were in. And yeah, that sort of, again, the DLC gives you some insight into Ellie's origins. Again, it'll be nice to see Ellie, you know, maybe first joining that sort of military boot camp. Her early days there, some flashbacks there would have been nice. Maybe some more stories with Riley.
Ellie, another patrol.
Don't do it, man. Smell in that place will make you drop weight immediately.
I don't, like, I can hear people.
Alright. Well, put a word in for you.
Appreciate it.
Let me give you some advice, though. Get the information and be done with it. Don't get carried away.
Depends on the scar. Am I right?
I can't see them. I mean, I killed his friend right in front of him. I love how it just makes that noise as you're being seen and spotted. So we've got 2 left out there. And you can play it completely stealth. You don't have to be seen. You can take your time.
It's over!
Fuck now!
Where's the other one? Let me just bandage my shotgun wounds. Where are they? I can't see them. Oh, there they are.
There you are!
I don't know why I'm trying so hard to get the headshot. I should have just done it there and then.
See any more?
Is that it? We done?
Jesus.
I don't know why they put a crafting table, like in the heat of the moment.
How many guys did they send looking for you?
Too many.
Replace the barrel to fill more powerful shots. I've already got that. I feel like the Magnum, yeah, it does a lot. Sort of this Magnum handgun style. And yeah, they put a bit more detail into upgrading the guns, which is a nice touch, which I like, you know. Great way. Just a nice way, you know, showing the whole routine. It might not be like the accurate way of upgrading guns to some degree, but you know, a nice enough way to just, yeah, it was a nice touch, and I'm glad they put in a bit of extra time and detail to do that. Again, just sort of walking around, not a very clear, definitive way of how to progress through the level. You know, you could go either way. There could be secrets around this corner, that corner. So again, it sort of forces you to explore. Okay. Don't think there's anything in there. But it's nice that you can go in and smash it. A nice little touch. We have a, I'm guessing a bookstore that is pro Pride. So we'll have what's trouble? Question is, it's later on as the game progresses is when we find those really difficult situations. When you're almost stuck in between 3 or 4 clickers, you got limited resources. Oh my god. You know what it is though? I would much rather just... I'd much rather use the Molotov and get them out of the way. Like, the clickers for me, just, oh, they're just a ball ache. What I want to know is what was in here. What was in here? Was it worth coming in here? Why are we in a slightly difficult...
All right.
Dr. Stem trading card. Was that it? Anything else? Okay.
These WLF guys went up against the military over a
Nope.
decade ago. Why are they still so amped? There can't be that many trespassers that come through here.
I don't know. The city still looks like it's filled with supplies. I can't see why people would need to fight over it.
Oh, we got a new manual. Upgrade new branch, stealth. Right, this is what we came in for. Ah, craft silencers, that pistol shots. Okay. I can't believe you forgot about silencers. Yeah, especially it's giving you options to play your game differently, and I think that's what you have more variety of in this game, and that's what one of the major improvements from the last game as well is there's more than one way to get through the level, progress, and make it on through. So the question answered, why did we bother going in there? Well, that's why. Which way did I come and which way am I supposed to go? I don't have a map, do I?
Let's try over here.
Again, yeah, so no real definitive way of where we're supposed to go.
Maybe we could head down there.
There's just areas to explore. I want to say, did I go in that building back there though? I feel like I didn't. It's really annoying without the horse as well, because the horse gets you around a bit more quickly. That what was that? It says something Daydream. Was that the laundrette? What was that? Yeah, it was a laundrette. Did we say what was down here?
How do trespassers even get in?
Same way the deserters get out.
If you ask me, deserters are the worst.
I don't give a fuck. They don't want to be here, then they don't want to be here.
They're fucking traitors. At least with scars, you know what you're getting.
Like I said,
The thing is, I can hear
I don't
them.
give a fuck.
One comes up, one goes down. I'm sorry, but you guys had no chance.
See any others?
Oy.
Not yet.
I mean, just brains blown to
How are
smithereens.
we gonna get Leah alone? This QZ is swarming.
I just need a minute to talk with her.
Are you gonna make her talk?
Do I have to?
So there's a gate there, but then there's some more stuff down here. Some more areas to explore. And like I said, in this game, it's worth exploring because you need resources. Full stop. You need tools. You need ammunition.
Watch out.
Trouble.
They're everywhere.
I still don't understand why the fuck we're falling back.
Not falling back. Hold up.
Well, let's just secure this zone.
Higher ups know what they're doing.
Right, I can craft a silencer. Dina, I need help. Hey, listen, lady.
Bring them down!
Come on, I need to use some life. Whew. Just another way which, you know, things can go pear-shaped. Anything can happen. I am all out of ammunition. I need ammo. No ammo.
Ellie, on your
Dina,
left.
you got any ammo? Yeah, what do you want me to do though?
Take it down!
Hey, fucker.
You knew he was there, and you didn't do anything. I'm sorry, did he just burn to a... Okay. So did the body just vanish? The body just disintegrate? No, it was... Gotta make these shots count, man. Like, bullets are finite. I know I'm here. Dina, for the love of God, come on.
To your left. All right, where are you? Found you!
Terrible aiming.
Hey,
Terrible aiming from myself. How many left? Oh, that was a close call. I mean, we came into the lion's den with no ammo, limited resources. Luckily, we had a Molotov. They were packing. There's a couple of them. They had guns galore. Right, I should be able to make some health now. Good old bandage around the arm. Bit of health. Maybe if you physically took the bullets out of your hand, that might make it a bit more realistic. I don't know. Alright, we've taken these people out. It's probably worth going back and exploring some of those areas down below, because there's definitely going to be resources in there. And we are short on some key essentials. Some key supplies that we could do with. So let's go back down. Actually, no, can you go up? No, can't go up. Let's go back down, see what we missed, see what we can rummage. That's the thing, because you're immediately thrown into the red zone, and you forget to sort of look around, observe your surroundings, kind of go, this could be here, that could be there, resources here, resources there. And they're hiding sort of gems all over the place. Resources, tools, manuals, new guns, weapon upgrades, whatever. So it's definitely worth going through, because you're going to need this. Before you progress to any new stage, you're going to want to load up on whatever you can. Scissors, supplements, health, all the good stuff. Stuff we needed, but didn't have in the heat of the moment. In the heat of battle. Right, what can we upgrade anything? Anything else? Lovely, lovely. Okay, I'm going to craft a silencer from that. That way it just gives us a bit of stealth until we get the bow and arrow, which I'm not sure at what point you get. Actually. Yeah, so I'm not 100% sure at what point you get the bow and arrow. But it's the most important tool when you're trying to play stealth. And you're trying to get through a level without alerting anyone. That's the way to do it. And yeah, we could have taken this approach. We could have snuck through, but, you know, we were already in the red zone as we landed. We were surrounded. We didn't know sort of the best way to get around. So here we are. Managed to get through. We got lucky. A couple of close calls there. Dina came through with the clutch. I mean, we do call her useless, but, you know, sometimes...
We got to the other side of the checkpoint.
Now what?
Hey, Dina.
Yeah.
I feel like her face is a little bit rounder in these parts. In the actual gameplay versus like a cinematic sequence.
Give me your hand.
Ellie with a classic NBA vertical leap there.
Hey, that round building. It looks like the TV station from your map.
Yeah. Come on. I don't know how I would have done all this without you.
Look at you.
Shut up.
Oh shit! What the fuck was that?
I ran into a trap.
A what?
Explosive traps. Watch where you're walking.
Watch where you're walking. We could have let it go to the trap, for goodness sake. That's another element you need to be careful of now. In the first game, there wasn't that many. It was just sort of in Bill's neighborhood, the traps that Bill had set up. Whereas now we're in the QZ, and there's going to be a lot more of those, so we need to be wary. And again, something we can use to our advantage if we play it smart, play it safe. Similar to that mechanic where if you were... Shit, there was one there as well. If you were surrounded by bandits and infected, you could get them to sort of fight each other and cancel one another out. Similar, if you got infected, you don't want to fight them, set a little trap, trappy-doo. Sorry, not lure them into a little trap. And the trap will do all the hard work.
I think we gotta get down this.
How very astute of you. Detective.
Shit, Ellie?
Fuck. Hey, come on.
Again, no real sense of direction, but we got a rough idea of where we need to go.
Now.
We should put some of those tripwires up on Jackson. Might be a good way to deal with the hordes.
Yeah, that'd be smart. But we'd probably blow up some stragglers.
We put up signs, warning them.
What if they can't read?
Hey, look.
Who do you think it is?
Someone who wants us to feel her love. You think she's related to the wolves?
I don't know.
It's kind of fucking weird.
Somebody who wants you to make her feel her
It's a
love.
rough shot.
Adele? Might be Adele.
Hey, look.
Tommy's. Ugh. Infected did a number on this one. You okay?
Yeah, sorry. It's just that smell.
All right. I must have taken off on foot. You good to keep going?
Yeah, I'm fine. Please. How'd this city get so wrecked? Boston wasn't like this, was it?
Boston didn't have a full-blown civil war. Fireflies never put up this kind of resistance. Whoa. More bodies.
More shot bodies.
Tommy definitely came this way.
I
Good
bet he
old
went through
Tommy.
there. Stop. Tripwire.
Yeah, I saw it. Thank you.
Thanks.
They're all over.
Probably for infected.
Still. One wrong step.
Yeah. Let's be careful.
Is there a brick? Because it. Oh, I can break the glass with my trusty hammer. No, I don't have a trusty hammer. I remember this part, I couldn't see the wires in some areas. So it was a little bit difficult to navigate. Sometimes it's the visibility of the wires is yeah, it's questionable, especially in some of the darker areas. Oh, I feel a jump scare coming on. Is there anything we can upgrade? I don't think there is. Nope. Nothing to upgrade. We've got all the upgrades possible for the time being. Okay. Let's mosey on through. Gotta be wary of these bloody tripwires.
They've really got this area covered.
Can you, like...
Probably don't cut through here much with all this.
Smart. That works.
Yeah. I've seen Joel do this. More of this stuff.
Huh.
I feel like there's a tricky one, like, here. There's a tricky one somewhere coming up. I remember from the last game, like, it was just doing my head in. I would just keep dying to it over and over again. Because I would miss it. I think it was this one. No, it is there, isn't there? There you go. So you can carry a brick round and you can make them explode, or you can find another way to get around.
TV station.
Sometimes you really got to look for them. And again, why is nobody sort of being alerted to these loud explosions? Oi.
Shit. Stay down there. These stairs are wired up.
Can you detonate them?
Not here.
Can I detonate them? I'm standing in between two of them. How do you propose I do that?
We're not being subtle right now. Maybe Leah will come to us.
Yeah. Or they might be waiting to ambush us.
Which is the likely scenario. They're waiting for me. They're waiting for us.
Let me get in there.
No. Why? What? Clearly, that's not where I wanted to go. The thing is, with these areas, you can't rush. Because you can run forward in any given direction and walk straight into a tripwire.
There it is. Stay low.
Feels empty.
I don't buy it.
Just a feeling.
You see a way in?
Not yet.
Seems to be the handiwork of Tommy.
Fuck.
It's brutal. Tommy do this?
Let's get inside.
I mean, this was definitely Tommy for sure. Got arrows. But no bow. Tommy even left us a rope to climb in, just to let you know this is how I got in. Tommy's a bit of a show-off, isn't he? Little bit of a show-off.
Fuck. Be careful.
All I remember is you have to escape this building. So it's that classic style of work your way to the top, enemies come in, then you have to escape said building. That seems to be sort of like a recurring theme in the game. We found that in the last game as well. Get all the way in somewhere, then you got to get all the way out once you realize that's not where you're supposed to be. So maybe a little bit less of that I would have liked.
Holy. This is definitely not Tommy.
Now I wonder who this could be.
But it's
This
a
is the
message.
Scars work. They're like
This just...
cannibals.
You think they're still here?
I hope not. Keep your eyes open.
The thing is, we're going to get blamed for this. Whether we did it or not, they're going to come in and think we did this. So they're getting attacked on two fronts. They're getting attacked by us and the Scars. Which is unfortunate, but just goes to show, if you have that many enemies, well, you should probably be less dickish to everyone. Yeah, we're gonna need all this on our way out. Because it's gonna be full on shooting bonanza as we work our way out the building. We'd best to craft a Molotov. Craft a smoke bomb.
Follow me.
Did you say follow me? I literally have no idea where I'm going. That's going to be locked. So you go around here.
Another body up there. I don't like this. We're too exposed. We have to search all of it. I want to find Leah.
Well, what are the chances she's still going to be here, given this absolute massacre has just happened? And I think one sort of difference between this and, let's say, the Walking Dead series is that it's not presumed that everybody's already infected, so when you die, you don't automatically turn into an infected. The fact is, I know what you have to do to finish the level, so it's just annoying the deeper you go, because it's not like, you know nothing's here.
You hear that? What is that?
At least it's giving you ammunition. It's bracing you for the trouble that's about to come. That you have to be sort of grateful. Unlike previous instances in the game where, this game and the last one, where you're just left for dead. It's kind of like, well, figure it out then. I mean,
That's
these
her.
guys were armed with guns, and you were
Yeah.
defeated.
You sure?
Yes.
Guess the universe really wanted her dead, huh? There's nothing on her.
There must be some supplies in there.
6, this is 2. Do you copy? 6, acknowledge. Over.
Dina.
This is who we want.
Hey, wait. That's New Jackson.
Look at their fucking smiles. That's her.
That's who we're after.
That's the one who killed him.
Three down, right?
3 down.
6, this is 2. Do you copy? Support Unit India en route to the TV station. Repeat, support
Shit.
Unit India en route.
Yeah, we should
Over.
get going.
And now we gotta find our way out.
How do you feel?
I'm pissed we couldn't talk to her.
Yeah. She didn't hurt Joel. It would have been pretty fucked up to me.
Damn.
Shit. Get down.
spread out. We still could have scars in the building. Watch each other.
How are we getting out of here?
Someone get to the radio and call this in.
Oh my god! We're under attack!
See them! There!
Ooh, that was nasty.
Push it!
Come on.
You're gonna die, fucker!
Am I?
Dropped her!
I love how we just blew her arm off.
Hey! Hey! Up ahead!
The thing is, we can play this slowly if we want to. Where are they? Because he gives you space to maneuver.
And he's still standing? I don't think so.
It hasn't sort of like confined you to a small corner and then you're just like ambushed
I hear more.
by about 30 of
way.
them.
Come on.
It gives you sort of time to react, play around. You got plenty of cover. Plenty to like move around in. Where have you gone? This is what I mean. You've immediately given up our position of like cover. We could have played this a lot more safely. Dina. You dumbass. Except you just ran in. Head first. Not thinking. Where's our cover now? We could have just waited for them to come to us. Oh, they're down here, aren't they?
Taking fire!
There! Ellie, come on! Go! You're escape!
Sam, we got them!
Ellie, through this window!
Hit them
Come
from
on!
behind!
Was there too many of them? Was the option just to run?
Oh fuck! Dina, we gotta run!
Trespassers over there!
Oh, this is similar to like the first game where you, Joel, and Tess
We gotta lose!
are running through the city at nighttime.
Dead ahead!
Oh shit!
All right. It'll work for now. Keep going.
I don't know. I feel like we could have played that. Oh no. Okay, now I remember. Now I remember what happens.
Masks.
Now you're in. The difficulty. This is extremely impossible difficulty. No, I'm joking. It's a regular difficulty, mate. I can't be bothered to play hard. I know you've played the game on a like military faction level where you die after one hit.
We gotta keep moving.
I think just for the sake of the stream, it's easier to play just regular. It's not easy, just regular. Regular difficulty. Having said that, I don't think I've died many times. I've only died a few times.
There's a way through. I thought they had us. I know.
I mean, like once once or twice here and there, as opposed to. Great. So this is the thing, like, I don't remember if you can, but in,
So which is it? Are they scars or trespass?
what is the noticeable difference using playing on Survivor? Is it just, there's less... Grounded wasn't out when I started the playthrough. I'm guessing you take a lot more damage.
Mike, man, that's reason enough.
There's less resources.
I heard they got Jordan too. Holy shit. Gotcha. Right over there!
Right. Now the thing is, after you had all that commotion, yeah, I'll be honest, the AI is better than it was in the first game. You can't grab the enemies for very long on Survivor. I would like to attempt playing the game on harder levels, but I think I would just get very frustrated very quickly.
We shouldn't hang out here for too long. Grab what you can, and then let's move.
It takes away some of the enjoyability. I think if you played the game through many times, like some people jump on stream, they break out almost instantly. I think enemy AI is very good in this. Yes and no, because I think I remember instances where the enemy AI wasn't as great. I feel like clicker AI is top notch, is on point. That's why I find them the most annoying enemy by far. Dina's AI, Jesse's AI, and any other companion you play with, their AI, yeah, it's all over the place. I remember this level in particular, where Dina would just be sort of like scuttling around in plain sight. Nobody would spot her, and the game would just sort of carry on as if everything was fine. As if everything was hunky-dory. It would, like, I wish they'd introduced like a co-op mode where you could play with a friend. Yeah, but at the same time, you can't blame AI's behavior, right? It is what it is. I guess consoles and developers are limited to the technology that's available. But first world problems, eh? Still an excellent game overall. But yeah, I think a co-op playthrough would be good. You could play with a friend. Just have more enemies. When was the last time you played the first one? Because you know I played the first one last week for the first time in 8 years, and I loved it. I loved it just as much as nice. I loved it as if I was playing it for the first time. I didn't feel like the difference in graphics made a big deal. The playthrough was just as enjoyable. And it made me appreciate the series a lot more.
Dina.
Who is your least favorite enemy or type of enemy? I think across both games it would have to be clickers.
Let's go.
Clickers by far are my least favorite.
Are you okay?
Just from the way they sound and how annoying they are, because they are one hit. Like if they grab hold of you, it's a one hit kill.
I'm really tired.
I think the second are like the demon crawlers, the ones that hide in the dark in the second game. They look pretty scary because they move around quite fast. Like they know where you are and they'll hide on purpose and then jump out at the last second. Those guys were pretty annoying. The stalkers, yeah. And then runners. The runners who can move around and see. Not the ones who are sort of crying in the corner like they're constipated. But the runners, Jules. Jules, I hope you made it out and find this. The two of us got into minor dust up with some clickers, but we're still in one piece. Holed up here for the night to lick our wounds. The long dead body of a man watched over us. A gruesome reminder of why we're doing this. This infection, it really was a warning. Better to live off the land than remain in this rotting mess. Zachary says if we keep heading north, we'll hit the Seraphite encampment in the next couple of days. He calls it Haven, and they built it all themselves. Hearing him talk about it, it was hard not to get inspired, even optimistic. I pray for your safety. I hate to think of what Isaac will do if his goons catch you. I'll be holding my breath, waiting for a sign that you're okay, Grey. And you get all sorts of different bandits as well.
Maybe through here?
Bandits I'm sort of compiling into one group. But you have the wolves. You have
Did
the...
you hear what they kept calling us? Scars. I wonder if that's who made all those murals. And gutted all those wolves. Everyone in this city's a fucking psycho. No shit.
The faction right at the end.
There's an opening down here.
Oh, like the last segment felt a little rushed. Yeah. No, I agree. The guys who are in, like, is it Miami? Or California? It was somewhere like very warm, very beachy. No, I completely agree. That last segment felt it was a bit out of place, and at the same time a bit all over the place. It didn't really fit in very well to the story. Yeah, I agree, 100%. Yeah, the guys who chained the infected. Yeah. Considering, like you said, considering the storytelling for the first 90% of the game was done so well, and so well paced and well thought out, to then have the last 10% of the game just all over the place. I agree. Because it's almost like a epilogue, but not quite. What did you think of the weapons in the game? Was there anything that you missed? Or anything that you wish that they included? I think I underutilized the flamethrower in the last game until like the very end. Because there's like, towards the end, just before you get into the final sort of hospital bit, you have to fight like those 3 clickers and 2 bloaters. To be fair, there was no ARs in the last one until the very last bit.
Got another ladder across there.
Until sort of Joel
Okay.
sort of gets it from the people in the hospital, right?
That'll do.
There's full auto ARs in the last bit, isn't there? In the sort of... They have ARs, if I'm not mistaken. Do you prefer not having ARs because it makes the game a lot more challenging with sort of shotguns and rifles and handguns? Oh yeah, an SMG, fair enough. Even though I only played the game, it's only been a year since I played this game, I feel like I still forgotten quite a lot of it. What do you feel were some memorable moments from this game? I think when you're in the high-rise, like, towers, when you're, like, towering above the city in the cranes, walking across the cranes, that's quite a powerful moment for me. The single-fire guns just make it more of a challenging experience. Have you considered playing the Resident Evil game? I think you'd enjoy that, to be fair.
Got another sandwich! Just get out of here! Ow! Watch out! Shit!
I feel they could have done a lot more with the descent after the crane. Yeah. I would have liked to have seen more extreme situations like that crane scenario. It was very, very exciting. I don't know what is lurking around here. Okay.
There's another one.
The thing is, it screams like a person. Fuck, dude. Jesus Christ.
Hey, come on!
Where are we supposed to go? Jesus Christ. A segment like that, maybe on Descending Rope, would have been good. I like, in the first game, there's a part where Joel is hanging upside down and defending Ellie and Bill. Yeah. I completely forgot about that segment till I played it again. And
No,
it's just those brief, unique moments of the game where it gives you a great...
Is that what they called them? Yeah. Where the hell do shamblers come from?
Yeah, just these
don't
like
fucking
unique,
know.
almost
But they're disgusting.
semi-cinematic experiences. I like in this game that there's
This takes
more
us.
infected. There's a bit more variety. You got the shamblers, you got the stalkers.
Take your time.
You've got that
Almost.
three-headed mutant
Okay.
rat that lurks in the bottom of like the quarantine zone. That was a ball ache.
It looks clear,
Yeah.
as far as I can see.
There's more jump scares in this one. That's for sure.
Shamblers? As if the others weren't bad enough.
There's more jump
That's
scares in this
nature
one.
for you. Yeah, well, nature's an asshole.
Do you think... Yeah, do you think that another game that just focused on infected would have been as interesting? Do you think people would have been satisfied with a game that was just like the first one, but just the story had gone along a bit more? Because I think that's what set the first one apart altogether, was that the story was, you know, almost the first of its kind. Not that we haven't seen sort of post-zombie apocalypse stories before, but this relationship between almost, you know, daughter and father-like characters, dealing with loss, dealing with survival. Yeah, that's the thing, like, as much as people say they love the first one so much, I don't think it would have been as... That's weird. It wouldn't have been as exhilarating, because it's everything we've seen before. Like, this story, we needed that whole revenge. The concept of playing two different timelines, two different character arcs. If they were to make a third one, what would you want to see in the third one? I sort of said this while streaming in the last game.
There must be a way around.
I was
Pure
like,
optimism.
I would like to see Joel and Tommy the younger days, because they used to be like bandits. Joel and Tommy the younger days. I think Joel and Ellie in the 5-year gap would have been nice.
Ellie, there's a path here.
And then Ellie in the future, just to see what sort of has come of her life. And I think that's what people were disappointed with the most, was that they didn't get to see enough Joel.
Shit. Shamblers. We got this.
No, we don't have this. Right, we're pigeonholed now.
Shit, watch out!
I love how you have a sort of dodge functionality as well. Come on. It's these moments in the dark when you're sort of just like hurrying around. Oh, yeah, Tommy's experience in Seattle as well. That would have been great. So I think I don't know if it was announced last month, but they've stopped the DLC for number 2. They're no longer working on a DLC for number 2. Even the DLC for number 1, it was only like an hour and 45 minutes, just to give you a little backstory on Ellie and Riley's sort of friendship. So not much. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why they stopped it, because we often, people sort of forget that there was quite a lot of backlash towards Naughty Dog for this game. As much as people loved it, a lot of people hated it, and sort of developers were getting death threats via Twitter, social media. You know, people saying, I've sort of even read online, people are saying it's the worst game they've ever played. So, I don't know if that had an impact. I don't know if they ever came out fully prior and said they were never going to do a DLC, but I believe April 2021, Naughty Dog had come out and confirmed that they were not working on a DLC for the game. Which,
There.
I don't know if that should get people excited, in the sense that they may be working on a third game for PlayStation 5. Are you playing the game on your PlayStation 5 now? Because the patch allows you to play the game at 60 frames per second. Which, yeah, I guess somewhat is noticeable.
I wonder how long they kept these running past Outbreak Day. Getting closer to light. Hey, let me get you up there.
And another question I was sort of asked is, would you have preferred if they had done the timelines in a different order? So if you sort of changed from characters to characters' perspective in between each chapter, or would you prefer to play it in the order that the game
Come on.
made you play it? So you do one set of stories,
Let's rally.
then reverse and do another
We're almost
character
out.
story, and then come back and
Lead on.
you know, do the other character like that. Because in the beginning of the game, you do a bit of Ellie, bit of Abby, back to Ellie, back to Abby, back to Ellie, and then. No, I don't think you should come.
Ellie, your mask! Here, we can share mine.
No! Don't take it off! Stop! Ellie, stop! What? No! Ellie, no! Stop! I'm not infected. I'm immune.
I'm not coughing, do you see?
And the cat's out the bag.
Tina. Shit. Can you run?
Yeah. Yes.
Let's fucking go! Go! Run, Dina!
Yeah, run, Dina. What about me?
Right here! Don't slow down!
A little help. Thank you.
This way! Hurry! Fuck! Go right! Come on!
Jesus Christ. Go, 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 go. I forget sometimes how exhilarating some of these sequences can be. No, I agree. Like, the order in which they do things, the Abby's story does come as a surprise. If there's one thing you could have changed about this game, other than the AI movements, which I think is a bit obvious,
Just say we rest in that theater.
what would you change?
That sounds so fucking good.
I think I would have liked
Almost
some
there.
more Uncharted-esque, or any Uncharted-esque kind of like cinematic sequences a little bit more.
Got you. Here.
Just a nice touch, not overworked, not too many, but just maybe one or two. I do like the running sequences that you sort of like what you just did now. That's quite cool.
All right, we're good. Come on.
So, now time to have this awkward conversation. Yeah, it's a lot more grounded than Uncharted. I guess there's an element of more realism. It is a game, so I don't think I would have wanted, you know, like the plane jumps and the James
wanna tell me what's going on with you?
Bond-esque kind of diving from ship
going on
to
with
car kind of things, but maybe some cinematic sequences that fit in
breathe spores.
with this world.
I told you. I'm immune.
Okay. You're immune? Come on.
I was bitten a long time ago.
The fuck are you talking about?
I was bitten and nothing happened.
Yeah, I mean, I thought checking out the building is a given. That's like the first thing you do in any situation you're in.
Maria and Tommy and Joel are the only ones who know. Knew.
Would you have liked to have seen more of Joel in this game?
Now you
Or
know.
do you think he went out at the right time?
I can't
The fact that you didn't play as Joel at any point in the
get you
game,
infected if that's what you're worried about.
do you think you would have liked to play as Joel
Can't make you immune either.
for some part? Or at least Tommy?
Can you say
Because I think a lot of players and streamers and even people in the chat have come out and just sort of said, yeah, no, I agree.
I'm pregnant.
I agree. We all love Joel, but it was necessary for the story. No complaints there, really.
Don't worry, it's not
Fair
yours.
enough.
What are we supposed to do now?
Nothing. I just need to rest for a second. Are you fucking kidding?
How long have you known?
I was late a few weeks ago.
A few weeks? We could have still turned back.
I didn't know. wasn't sure, okay? I didn't want to be a burden.
Well, you're a burden now, aren't you?
Probably not the best thing to say when you're in this situation. Yeah, that's sort of what I mentioned in the last game, just those moments you get of peace and tranquility. A break from, yeah, how intense the game can be at times. Is a great change of pace. Yeah, I can't actually remember, like, pound for pound or sort of hours, how much longer this game is than the last one. The first one, including the DLC, what's that? Need keys. The first one I completed in roughly 12 hours, I want to say. How did you feel about the length of this game? Did you think it was just the right amount? Did you wish some bits were a little faster? Or they changed up the pace in some areas? Or overall you were happy with the way it flowed? Also, sort of keeping in line with the trends. Sort of keeping in line with the trends of gaming in general.
This note's old. Still, better be careful.
Is that games are generally quite longer, right? All pretty much blockbuster games and new release titles have to be a minimum of about, 20, 25 hours, especially when a lot of the games that come out are sort of these big open world games with an RPG style kind of upgrade system, weapon system, skills tree system. So the games have to be of a certain length sort of to... I think I personally felt at times, and I don't know how I'm going to feel this time round, because, I'm playing again and I'm sort of... I know when it's going to end. At times, how I will feel.
Damn. You get fried? Got it.
And I'm trying to think what other mechanics they could have introduced. Yeah, that's the sort of the attention to detail. Even in the first game, you sort of forget how much attention to detail they put in, like, the settings. Just bits and bobs that you don't really take notice of unless you actually physically take notice of it. Sort of the rust in the corners, like the small nicks, small items just based around a given room, pens, paper, carts, cleaning fluid. Something that somebody's really sort of taken the time to think about and put together. All these sort of cases and canisters and... Again, just bring so much depth to the game. If you look at other bigger games, and of course they're a lot bigger, you find that the details and the attention to details just kind of repeat and they become repetitive. It's the same things you'll see in buildings across a game, the same tables, chairs, desks, vases, but this game they've made a conscious effort to kind of make everything different. Make each environment feel fresh, so there's less repetitiveness. And yeah, so one thing I noticed that I mentioned earlier is, like, it's not as obvious which way you need to go. There's certainly more exploration that needs to be done in this game. There's lots of hidden collectibles that you can find, and they've sort of forced you as the player to take a look around, explore the scenario. And this style of game, yeah. Did you get the game on release, or did you get the game sort of a bit after? I think I played it as soon as I got it on the first day it came out. So it's, you know, I was really anticipating something to blow my mind. But also I think I kind of played it straight, like lots of hours in the first go. Maybe like, you know, I'd be playing at 4 or 5 hours at a time. Whereas since I started streaming, I cap it to like 2 hours a day. Fair enough, yeah. Yeah. So I think you would have had a completely different experience altogether, where you could enjoy 1 and enjoy 2 in a shorter period of time than people who would have played 1 the first time round, like me back in 2013, and then had to wait 7 years or whatever it was to get the next one. And yeah, also that thing where I sort of play the games like a lot of hours. I put in a lot of hours straight away. So I think that also has an impact in some way and form in the way you consume and enjoy the game. Whereas, yeah, now I'm playing the game in sort of 2-hour segments. No, I mean, it was remastered for the PlayStation 4.
Right.
So yeah, graphically speaking, like there's some parts of the games where you can go, right, yeah, I can see, you know, the PlayStation 3 coming out. Fair enough. But for the most part, the game was pretty sound, graphically speaking anyways. It didn't feel like it was outdated by 8 years, that's for sure. For me, I think the bit that stands out the most is the voice acting. That, as like, there's so many elements to this sort of game, this style of game, that stand out. You know, like we said, the attention to detail, the storytelling, the character depth and design, the environment design, but the voice acting is also second to none in my opinion. There's parts in the first game where Ellie's, I believe it's after Ellie runs away when she finds out Joel is handing her off to Tommy to finish the mission, and then they sort of come back and they have a full-on conversation, and just how emotional her voice is. You know, you got to give credit to the voice actors in this game. They really sell it. They do an outstanding job. And in my opinion, there's no game that even comes close. Not even close to how well this game is put together. When she plays Take On Me in the music shop.
Starting to sound like something.
Ugh, I suck.
Just need to build up your calluses, that's all.
Yeah.
All right, come on.
Is this it?
Yeah?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, those small interludes that they give
I'm
you
gonna start guessing.
with the music,
You wanna spoil
which is
your
just a
surprise,
throwback to Joel, really just brings something special to the story.
Dinosaur?
Stop trying to guess. I ain't telling you.